You're on.
Hey y'all, hey, I am trying to put this up on Instagram to tell y'all to come hang out with us, and now we're already live. I was not on time. Jason's still running around behind the scenes, y'all, but hey y'all, hey, Erica and Jason with Time to Drink.
And if you want more than green beer for St. Patrick's Day, tonight's going to be a good night.
We have all kinds of stuff. Y'all, first, go over to Instagram.
Yeah, definitely
We
do
have
this.
an Instagram account. It's called Time to Drink _Erica. Is that
Yep,
right?
that's right.
Time to Drink _Erica is our Instagram account, and the entire list of what we're making tonight is going to be on there. So we would absolutely love it if y'all would go check that out and then come back and let us know which drink you would like us to make. We can go in any kind of order. They don't have to go in a certain order tonight. So figure out what you would like on Instagram and then come over in the chat and let us know, y'all.
I'm going to start with the 2 martinis because I got the martini glasses chilling. I'm going to pull those out. We're going to make those 2 martinis.
Okay.
One's an Irish coffee martini and one's just
Before
Irish.
you start, let's give people a couple seconds. Just kind of talk about
No, that's what I'm saying.
Tonight.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you time to go over to the Instagram, look at the menu. I had this idea that like you order off the menu, like what drink do you want me to make next? I don't know. Maybe nobody will participate. Nobody will chat with us.
He's learning how to use Canva and do graphics.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
so,
it's really great.
We've got the 2 martinis on the menu tonight. We've got
put that on mine too.
my favorite, and I did this like you know how you do the circle thing and you give the menu and everything, and like you're supposed to do it on yours and share it out and everything. So there's something called the Dubliner, which like I've been researching these drinks for 2 weeks because there aren't a lot of Irish cocktails. Like Irish cocktails is like you know, like Guinness or whiskey.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to come up with things that, like, if you were more sophisticated than your college days of going down to the bars and drinking your green beer, like seriously. So these are like cocktails.
So yeah, before we get started, we have some people showing up now. So welcome, Erica and Jason with Time to Drink. And Jason has a whole lineup, I think at least 8 different drinks. If you want to see what they're going to be, go over to Instagram. It's @TimeToDrink_Erica. And he has the entire menu over there. So go over there, check it out, y'all. Follow us over there. That would be great. Follow us here. Maybe take a minute real quick while Jason's in the background getting things ready and hit subscribe. Down below there, hit subscribe and make sure you have the notification bells on. But we generally are on every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're talking about maybe doing like a Saturday or a Sunday, so I would love y'all's opinion on that too, like moving forward. If we can't do a Friday, would you like it? Is there another day of the week that would be great for lives? Soccer season is coming up, so our Friday night videos are going to be mostly pre-recorded rather than live, but we have so much fun doing lives that we're trying to figure out what another day would be for the weeks that we can't do Friday Night Live here. And it's so much fun when there's a holiday associated with it. Like we did Valentine's Day.
We did the Super Bowl.
We did the Super Bowl. Those were so fun. So Jason's been working hard trying to create not only St. Patrick's Day drinks, but that are low carb. It is not an easy feat, y'all, making drinks that are low carb, but everybody likes a lower calorie drink, and a lower carb drink automatically means a lower calorie drink. So even if you don't drink low carb normally, or don't eat low carb normally, it just makes sense to do it with your drinks. So share us, please share us. Let people know that we're on. It looks like we have some messages. My normal prompter is this big today because so y'all just bear with me while I'm trying to read. Jennifer says hey, and my dog in the background is saying hi to y'all with her squeaky toy. Terry says hey, y'all she didn't say y'all. Hey, you all, so nice to see you, love your outfit. I'm trying to be St. Patrick's Day ready, Terry. Thank you so much, Terry, for coming to my Amazon Live last night, y'all. Amazon Live is a new thing for me. I'm doing it with the Countess of Low Carb and Friends, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Amazon Live at 8:30 p.m. And Terry came and supported me last night, which was amazing. Terry, I had 101 fever last night. It was a rough night, but I think it was a mess. But I appreciate you supporting me. Jennifer says, I agree, Terry, her outfit is adorable. And Terry says, hi, Hazel. Hazel does not know what's about to happen, y'all. We are getting a puppy on Sunday. His name is Hank, and if I had thought about it, I would have had a picture that I could pop up for y'all, but I didn't think about it. But picture a little tiny black curly dog.
Yeah, well, we didn't think Jack was going to be here tonight, and we didn't know if we were going to be on.
We didn't know.
So all the pop-ups and the pre-production, all that, like, but he got him, like,
yes.
I don't know why or how or whatever, but he's here, and we were running.
Oh, we almost would not have made it without him. I'm trying to learn the behind the scenes of lives, and I have a long way to go. You got
most of it. There was just we didn't put it in the right mode or something.
I don't know.
Anyway, let's make a drink, okay?
I wish I could flip y'all around and show you how complicated it is, but. Not the drinks.
No,
drinks. Okay, moving on to drinks.
I'm going to make these 2 martinis.
Hey, Katie and Joseph. Sorry, I had to say hi real quick.
I know. I'm going to make these 2 martinis that are on the menu. Go over to our Instagram, look at the menu, put in the comment what you want me to make next. Like, you're kind of like you're ordering off the menu.
Yeah. Like if you were pulling up a bar stool right here in front of us at our kitchen, what would you ask him to drink? What would you ask him to make for you off of that menu? And also while you're over there, follow us. Yeah. But we thought that would be fun. Hey, Lisa. We're so excited to have all of y'all. I love the regulars that come that I've gotten to get to know, and it's just so fun.
It's
we
would
love y'all to share this with your friends and let them maybe watch us too. Yeah. That would be fun. Okay, we've talked long enough.
I think we got people in. We get over the Instagram. It's time to make a drink. I'm really excited about this first one because like I said, there are I could not find like Irish cocktails. You know, like it was Guinness or whiskey or Guinness with a shot of whiskey in it.
Or Irish
coffee. Irish coffee.
There's a lot of Irish coffees, right?
Irish coffee.
All of which have a ton of carbs.
Yeah,
all of the above.
Well, and the thing is, like, if you're really going to make an Irish coffee, you're not pouring Baileys into your coffee. Like, there's an actual way to make it. So I took that way to make an Irish coffee, and I've turned it into a martini. So we've got our Irish coffee martini. All right, so we are going to make this up, and
what do you need?
Well,
you look like you're looking for something.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna shake.
Joseph said, "Jason, if you're making a cocktail, I'll take a whiskey neat." Well, that we could do. That we could do for sure. Jason likes a whiskey neat too, but tonight we're trying to think up all these St. Patty's Day ones. So go check out the Instagram and tell us off of that menu what we should make first or second. He's already going to go ahead and start with this one. And Terry, I am somewhat on the mend today. Thank you so much.
So we're making this Irish coffee martini. So 2 ounces of whiskey. And this, of course, we're using Jameson whiskey. We've got 2 ounces of coffee. This is coffee, not espresso. Okay. It's just I brewed it strong. It's 2 ounces of coffee. If you were making an Irish coffee, you would go 4 ounces. For the martini, we're only going to go 2.
I don't know if I've ever even had an Irish coffee. I don't know that I have.
All right, so instead of doing all the Baileys and things like that, you're going to use your own brown sugar. A teaspoon or 2, depending on how sweet you want it. This is a teaspoon of Sukrin Gold. We like the Sukrin Gold Canta for like this type of flavor. Yeah. Like if I were making an old fashioned, I use the Canta, the monk front. But the golden, this is more like a brown sugar
for sure. And someone is asking how they would follow me on Amazon Live. I'm going to see if Jack can find the link and put it in the chat for you. If you would go to my email, Jackson, I emailed it to myself. And there should be a link. It will be to yesterday's live, but it will show you how you get there. You can follow it on there, and then in the future, you'll already be following. So it's really not hard, though. If you pull up Amazon on your computer, up in the top, in the blue section where there's all the things you can click on, one of the options is live stream. And you click on live stream, and then it shows you who's streaming. And if I'm on at that time, then I would be in that carousel of people who are streaming. So that's one way to do it. On your phone, it's a little harder. It was harder for us to find on the phone, and I can't remember exactly. But I'm going to let Jason get back to drink. Sorry.
That's all right.
Trying to answer questions.
We've got our Irish coffee. If I'm making an Irish coffee, I'm using 4 ounces of coffee. For the martini, I'm only using 2. I had 2 ounces of the whiskey. Of course, we went with a ½ ounce of the dry vermouth here. And then we've got a teaspoon? that what I said? Yeah,
I
teaspoon. What's the small one? Teaspoon, right?
Teaspoon is the
Teaspoon
small
of
one.
brown sugar. So while I'm shaking this, I put in here, Erica's going to whip this cream up. This is an ounce of cream. Erica's going to whip this up right now.
Okay.
Okay? And that's going to kind of go on the top of our martini and really give it.
All right, Alyssa said those that like Margaritas could add green food coloring today for St. Patty's Day. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
That Margarita, that Margarita that Jason made in the Super Bowl special. If you go to our Super Bowl live, he gave you a low-carb Margarita. You could totally add green food coloring to that and make a drink. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Golden Cowgirl says, what am I missing on Instagram? I'm not seeing any kind of menu.
It's under the story.
It's in the stories. It's not the regular, it's in the stories. I did not say that. The Irish Margarita, that's what they want you to make next.
All right, that's will be what's up next.
It's coming up,
All
Lisa.
right. So there you go. I don't know if you can see kind of the swirl on the top with the cream there.
I don't think they can see the swirl on the top, but it's really pretty. Jason did a great job making a swirl.
This is really a great drink.
I'm going to try and get this closer to y'all so you can see the swirl.
I'm really proud of this drink.
I'm not sure if you're seeing it or not.
It really did turn into an Irish coffee in a martini. It really did.
It's beautiful. This is something you would order at a martini bar and be so delighted.
It's really good, isn't it?
I really delicious.
I really am proud of that one.
It's delicious. He made this one, I don't know, sometime last week, and I had one taste of it while he was processing.
No, it was Monday. It was your first live because you couldn't drink, and then we ended up drinking it while you were on.
Yeah, not me. I didn't. No. Y'all did. You did. I definitely don't drink on my lives, except for this one. Thanks. I was looking at the regular post. Yeah, sorry. We said that wrong. They're not in the regular post. It's in the story. And I meant to put it on mine as well, but it didn't happen because I ran out of time.
All right, so should I just make the margarita and we'll make the other martini later?
Yeah, you said you were going to go with people's requests.
Yeah, definitely.
She looked at the menu. First person to look at the menu, so you need to do it.
Let me put my cap on here.
Everybody else, y'all, pull up Instagram in the stories, time-to-drink_Erica. Give us a follow and then look in the stories at the menu and let us know what you would like to drink tonight off the menu if you were pulling up a seat at my kitchen bar.
Let me get my shaker.
I'm excited for this one, Lisa. I'm glad you asked for this next. Any kind of margarita is definitely on the top of my list.
Let me get this washed out because it's got all the coffee and everything, and I just put those elderberry tea bags down the disposal.
Jason's behind the scenes trying to rinse out his stuff real quick, so just again, Jackson tagged it. The menu is on time-to-drink_Erica. Jackson just tagged it on time to drink there, so you can click on that. You can use that. Hashtag? It's not a hashtag. No. What's it called on Instagram, y'all? I am so not tech savvy. People think that I know what I'm doing with tech because I'm like on YouTube. But I really don't. Everything that I know, Jackson has taught me.
I'm the one that knows what he's doing.
He can't drink yet, but he knows what he's doing with the tech. He's 18.
All right.
Jennifer says that looks awesome. Yeah, isn't this beautiful? And it is delicious.
Really
How about an Irish martini? Yep, Terry will make that next.
Awesome.
He'll make the margarita and then he'll make the Irish martini.
Now, this is like a real thing, this Irish margarita. Like, I found the recipe. Like, we rely on liqueur.com for most of our recipes, but I always go out and
for the original recipe. And
like for what we're gonna adapt and how we're gonna make it low carb.
How it's meant to be.
I just like liqueur.com. I think they have good recipes. But then like if it's something that I've never heard of before, I always go out and see if I can find it like on other sites.
Right.
And this Irish margarita, like there's variations of it, but it all kind of has this same base to it. Okay.
I did not know this one was a
like this is kind of a real thing, so I'm gonna try to make it up. We're running low on tequila, so I just happen to have a mini bottle here. So we're gonna go 1.5 ounces of tequila.
All right.
You are going to go with an 1/2 ounce of Irish whiskey. It's all Irish. It's all Irish whiskey.
We had to go buy that specifically for this. We didn't have any Jamesons.
But we did. We used to drink Jamesons.
Did you?
No, you did. Actually.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember drinking Jamesons. Maybe I have.
All
right, so Irish margarita coming up.
There's, of course, your orange liqueur. 1/2 ounce of that. So we're good to go there.
Absolutely.
Now, what do we do with the lime? We had 3 little limes. So we had exactly,
Barely enough.
we had barely enough. I had enough to cut
I asked you the other day if I should buy some limes.
But it was a huge
I don't
bag.
need any limes.
So, ounce and a half of
Okay, go Jason with the mini
lime
bar.
juice.
Sometimes,
And then the thing that like was proprietary to the Irish margarita was like pineapple juice. So they did an ounce and a half of lime, and then an ounce and a half of pineapple juice.
Okay.
And I was like, we'll do the pineapple coconut ice because we like that. It's got good flavor. You don't really taste too much of the coconut or anyway. And then I remembered.
Oh.
I had this pineapple Truly out there. So we're going to go with that tonight because, it's like the Irish theme, right? And like all the alcohol and everything like that.
Alcohol.
So I'm a little worried about this because I don't know if I can shake this.
Oh, yeah, you haven't made this one yet, huh?
So this is going to be interesting. I think the dog wants in, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, Terry, with the mini bar, sometimes we buy little small ones to taste different things to see if we want to buy it in a larger one. And I think some of the minis came with one of your Christmas gifts.
Mm-hmm. That's actually where that one
came from. Where that one came from? I got him like an old-fashioned kit or something, and it made it from lots of different things.
Now, I will say, when we were playing with the margaritas earlier, like for the recipe book and everything, we made the margarita. I made a version of the margarita with a seltzer in it. I don't know if you remember that or not. You probably don't because it really was potent. Like, it was really powerful.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a heavy drink here. Lots of alcohol. See how it shakes up.
I'm worried it's going to explode. Don't get it all over my pretty green dress.
Just give it a little bit of a shake there.
Yeah, Jennifer, I have all of the bar stuff that we use linked down below. You can click on my Amazon store, and I have a Time to Drink Amazon store. So if you're interested in any of these kind of things that we're using so that you can make up some of these, I have all of that linked down below. So feel free. Also, all of the recipes are down below, as always.
All right, so give that a try.
I'm talking when I could be drinking, y'all. Howdy, happy
Irish
Friday from your pal Misty.
Oh,
yay. Hey, Misty.
We definitely rimmed with salt because I just felt there was too much of a margarita feel to it. What do you think about that one?
That was really good. I like a good margarita, y'all. It's gonna make me feel better.
Yeah, it's good, right? I don't know why it's Irish. Like, I don't know what makes it Irish. But I'm telling you, I looked it up several places. Irish margarita, and
it tastes like a margarita, y'all. Like nothing.
And I can't remember.
I can taste the pineapple a little bit. It just tastes like a pineapple margarita.
Yeah, this truly has a little bit of carb to it, but it's 2 grams for, I'm guessing, this entire. Oh no,
per container. There's 2 servings in the container, so 4 carbs in the whole container.
So 4 carbs in the whole container. I use an ounce and a half of 12 ounces, so you're getting minimal carbs out of that.
No, here you go, Lisa. This is for you. I wish you could pull up a bar chair right now and drink it. I really do.
I think our margarita has about 3 carbs in it, so you're looking at about 3.5 carbs right there. I would guess. Not bad at all for margarita.
I will take it. I don't know what you did to make this salt stick today, but it's on there good. Did you just use lime or did you use allulose?
I used the allulose.
I was gonna say it's sticking good. This salt.
Trying to get it on TV.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Trying to get it on camera.
We should smoke one of the drinks tonight.
Ooh, that would be fun. Y'all, have you ever had a smoked cocktail? One of the presents that I got for Jason for Christmas, it came like a month and a half late, but it's a smoking chamber that you literally smoke your drinks. And it is so fun. Maybe we'll do one of those tonight if we have time.
All right.
That would be fun. And I'm sorry, y'all. I keep wiping my nose. My nose is a mess today.
All right. Even though this is vodka, we're going to stir it.
All right. This is Terry's drink.
That's what I was.
You're making this one for Terry.
Yep. I put it
Pull up your bar stool, Terry.
All right, Terry, this is simple. If you make a martini, this is just a simple adaptation on it. Again, this is a real thing. There really is an Irish martini. My martini recipe, 2.5 ounces of gin or vodka and 1/2 ounce to 3/4 of dry vermouth, depending on what you want. Put a little whatever brine you want in it, usually olive, and you've got it. Okay, we're not gonna put any brine in this one today because I just don't think it's gonna go with the whiskey. I need to get my vodka out. So we're gonna make this vodka martini. 2 ounces. I don't know if you could do this with gin. I don't know if the bourbon and the gin or the whiskey and the gin are going to go together.
I wouldn't think so because the vodka is more, I don't want to say plain, but it doesn't have all the botanical notes that gin does.
Yeah.
Mixing gin with whiskey, I don't know.
Going to half an ounce.
You can try it. Multicultural margaritas, yes ma'am.
And
I wish you could have this, or you can. You should make this. It's really good.
3/4 of dry vermouth.
Alright, he's working on Irish Martini, right?
Yep.
Is that what it's called? Working on an Irish Martini right now. I need somebody else to say what they would like next. I can pull it up and maybe give y'all some options if I can find it. I'm switching on my phone here. I think I got it now. Okay, here we go. Virtual happy hour. We have the Irish coffee martini, which he made, the Irish martini, which he's making right now. Next was going to be the Irish margarita. So, unless somebody else has an option, the other things are the Dubliner, the low-carb hard cider hack, and this drink is so good. Oh my gosh, I want somebody to vote for that next. St. Paddy's party cocktail and the Irish mint Maid and a white leprechaun. So, let us know, hit us up, tell us what you want to drink so we can pull you up to the bar stool and give you a drink. All right, how is that?
It's good. It's good.
Like
I got the glass nice and cold. It's got the ice chips in it.
Oh yeah, that's really nice and icy.
That's a really good martini right there. The whiskey really replaces the brine.
Terry, cheers.
And gives it that little bit of an extra flavor to it. It's a good martini. It really is. I really enjoy it.
Terry's favorite is martinis.
I really enjoy it. So
you'll have to try this combo, Terry.
Just a little bit of whiskey where you would do the brine, just do a little whiskey, and it is very nice. So I know you're going to try it. So
Terry says thank you so much. She really might try it.
I know you're.
Oh, I'm not going to try it. I was like, why would Terry not try it? That's what she asked for.
Definitely, Terry.
I'm not a martini girl.
I know you have it, Terry.
White leprechaun for Dawn.
All right, white leprechaun. Nice and easy.
All right, Dawn. White leprechaun.
Dawn, you know what this is, right, Dawn? You know what we're doing here, right?
I have no idea.
This isn't a surprise. A white leprechaun?
I have no idea what you're doing. I didn't look at the menu, y'all.
No idea.
Think about it.
I just posted it. A white leprechaun. Is this a coffee drink? Is it a white Russian?
Yeah.
Oh. Ha ha ha.
White Russian with whiskey.
But with whiskey.
All right.
Okay.
White Russian with whiskey. So, get
Did
your
you
whiskey.
say a hard cider? Sign me up. So we'll do that next.
Yeah,
it is not a hard
fun.
cider,
It's a lot of
but
fun.
it is a
It's a lot of
fun
fun.
drink. It is so fun
We'll talk
and
about
it
it.
is
We'll talk about
delicious. We have a whole thing with that. I'm so excited to show y'all this one. It was one of his more complicated things to figure out, but he nailed it, and everybody should try it.
All right. White leprechaun. Again, this is a real drink. It really does exist. I didn't make this one up. You're making a white Russian, but instead of using vodka, you're using whiskey. So 2 ounces of whiskey. This is our homemade coffee liqueur video in the video channels down below.
Yes. I'll teach you
easy
how to
to
make it.
You can make it, like if you have the ingredients, you can be making it and no, not this one. You have to infuse this one. You have to have the
If you can wrap it, infuse it. If you have the ability to do that, again, in our store down below, I have an Amazon store that links all the stuff we use. It's basically a whipped cream canister. That's what we use for rapid infusions. The nitrous oxide, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is what the pressure makes it rapidly infuse, and I teach y'all how to do that. So it's worth buying to have a whipped cream canister because it makes really good whipped cream, but it's also worth buying to make all kinds of rapid infusions. What's wrong?
First time making a cocktail.
Did you do something wrong?
Yeah.
He's messing up back here. Okay, we've got hard cider, and then for Jennifer, we're gonna do the Dubliner.
You just build a white Russian in the glass. You don't need to shake it. So there's your whiskey.
Okay.
There's your vodka. You pour your cream over. I don't know. That's a little bit of cream. Stir it if you'd like.
I feel like we can stir a little bit.
That's your white
These are
leprechaun.
always delicious. White Russians are always delicious. And like I said, or like he said, our coffee liqueur is super easy to make. You can do it over a couple weeks, or you can get yourself an infusion canister and make it.
This still has the vanilla bean.
I did leave the vanilla bean and the cinnamon.
So it gets better as it ages.
Right, it gets better as it
We've probably had this for
a few
4 months now.
A while.
And you know, we made about that much, and you only ever use an ounce. It's
it's lasted a long time. So even though I rapid infused it, I left those in so that it just gets better over time. This is so much fun. I love this interaction. How you put out the menu and people could say. Next, you are going to make the hard cider for Alyssa.
All right.
And then a Dubliner.
Yes.
I'm really liking this. Jason had this idea of putting the menu out there and letting y'all say what you would like us to make next, and it's really fun. I am loving it.
All right, so
I'm loving this.
The other very Irish drink is a cider, a hard cider, an apple cider, right? Magners. In Magners, I was having a hard time finding a carb count on it. Like I saw a lot of different. It ranged anywhere from like 12 to 19, which that's not
insane.
Terrible.
I figured it would be way more than that.
Yeah, but if you drink 3 of them, you know, because you're drinking a hard cider. Like you're not just gonna drink a hard cider, right? The one we're gonna make, I was really hopeful that it was gonna like, oh my gosh, this does it. It feels like a hard cider, right? Like
it gives you hard cider vibes.
It gives you the vibes. It's not exactly what I wanted it to be.
It's not like you pulled up to the bar and they did a fresh tap of hard cider.
I was really hoping it was going to be like that. I was really hoping I was going to have this one. But it really is a refreshing drink.
It's so good.
So, we're going to build it kind of in a highball glass.
I used to love to have hard ciders. We did gluten-free for a really long time, like paleo before we went to low carb. And the hard ciders are gluten-free generally. So that's what I would order when we went places. I wasn't thinking about like carbs or sugar back then. I was just thinking about gluten. And that was kind of the first step in our health journey, was doing the gluten-free. But anyways, that's when I discovered hard cider. Before that, I'd never ordered a hard cider in my life. But I love Magners and different hard ciders.
Yep, you probably want to go about 1.5 ounces of the whiskey here. Stay away from the 2 ounces just because we're going to add some extra alcohol to it. You can go the 2 if you want. Never hurts to have more whiskey in a drink. And then we're going to... No, I think I did say 2 in the recipe. This is the Bragg's drinking vinegar. They changed the label since the last time we showed it.
But it's the same thing.
It's the same stuff. This has the cinnamon. If you don't shake it before you pour it, you get less of the cinnamon flavor. And I think that kind of
if you're not looking for the cinnamon.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of a good idea for this drink, is to not pick up too much of the cinnamon.
But these are delicious on their own. They're very good. If you've never had the Bragg's drinking vinegars, they don't taste like the potent apple cider vinegar that you think they would. I mean, they definitely have apple cider vinegar. And
we're not going to sweeten this at all. Okay?
Right, because we're going
for that really dry feel to it, right?
Yes. I'm so excited about this one, y'all. This is my favorite of the, well, I don't know because I didn't see all the other ones, but of the ones that he showed me and that I tasted a few of his renditions on, this was really good. So what is this one called? Did you have a name for it?
I called it the low-carb low-carb hard cider hack.
Low-carb ugh. Say that again, Erica. Low-carb hard cider hack.
And we're not going any ice again because we wanted it to be like you were pouring a hard cider. Now this is the trick, and this is kind of the taste. Get a dry, not a dry, like a brut champagne, like a champagne that is dry but not called dry, right?
Because for some reason when they call them dry, it actually means sweet.
We're just using La Marca because it's her favorite. Somewhere between 4 and 6 ounces here.
Yeah.
Erica really likes the champagne taste it brings into it.
I like the bubbles in the champagne. It gives me the more of the hard cider like vibes with the bubbles, and then the rest of the drink gives you the hard cider flavors with the cider vinegar drink. So do I have to stir this or is it ready?
You can give it a little stir if you want.
I can't remember. We haven't garnished anything tonight. We've just been rolling along. Got this whole garnish plate that we haven't garnished anything with. Should I garnish my margarita?
Yeah, garnish your margarita. There you go. That's about all there is to garnish tonight.
Oh,
we
that
made the
didn't
White
work.
Russian. We made 2 martinis. I didn't have anything
Those don't have garnishes.
for the martinis.
Okay.
All right,
I
there you
feel
go.
like we're going to move this guy over here, and we're going to try
Alright,
this
try your
one.
hard
We
cider,
didn't garnish this one either,
No,
did we?
I mean, it's, again, you
It's
want to
a cider,
garnish
you
a
don't-
cider, yeah.
It smells like a cider. It does. It really does. Terry says La Marca is her favorite too. Yeah.
How is it?
It's good.
Gives you more of that vibe?
Seriously, you taste that apple cider. Like the hard ciderness and the bubbles from the Prosecco make it seem more like that to me. When you did it with just 2 ounces, it wasn't enough.
Right, and we had the simple syrup. Remember, we put the honey simple syrup in
Yeah,
it.
we tried
We
doing
weren't
some
allowed.
syrups.
This is drier. It has more of that taste to it. You don't pick up so since you don't have the sweetness of the honey, you don't pick up. It doesn't like accent the champagne
Right.
as much too. So you're getting more of the dryness from the champagne.
Y'all, this is a good drink. It's a good drink.
I mean,
And this you could make in bulk for like a party.
Yeah.
I know nobody's going to parties right now, but in the
Yeah.
future, if you were hosting, you could totally make this in bulk and then just serve, pour the Prosecco over top. For
And I'm
people.
guessing
Make this a party drink. Right?
I'm guessing like what did I say 2? So that's an ounce.
Dawn says she loves a hard cider. She can't wait to try it.
I'm saying
this
about-
one's for you, Dawn.
You're probably getting about 5, somewhere around 4 and 5, between 4 and 5 ounces
Carbs.
grams of carbs in this one.
Okay.
So
a little high. We try to
yeah,
stay around
but
3.
but again, if you're comparing it to the 12 to 19 of an apple,
Right.
of like a Magnus to a
Right. I mean-
Strongbow, you drink 3 of those. You drink 3 Strongbows, you're up to 60 carbs. You drink 3 of these, you haven't even drank 1.
Right. And we
You know?
always say we're talking about drinking, not health, right?
Right.
We're trying to lower our carbs and our calories to make it fit into our life, but it's not like, oh, here's
And-
a health drink.
And y'all, let's face it,
We're
this is
talking
like
alcohol, right?
a drink and a half. No, this is like 2 alcoholic
This
drinks
is a
because you
lot
got the
of
whole thing of
lot of
champagne.
drink.
And you got a whole shot of whiskey in it too.
It's a lot,
So,
yeah.
3 of these and you're gonna be good.
Probably past good. Probably no longer good. Yeah, Dawn, you have to try that, or anybody else that likes a hard cider.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Prosecco wise, that La Marca
Yeah,
is
La
my
Marca
favorite.
works well because it has the dry. It doesn't have a lot of
it's
extra
so good.
flavors
and it's totally
to it.
affordable. Right now, it's $11.99 at Costco, y'all. So if you like that, $11.99. I mean, what is it at the regular store? Like $17.99 normally, something like
Yeah.
that. So much better deal. Okay, I feel like there was something next.
The Dubliner.
Oh, the Dubliner. Oh, hey Newt, thank you. I was reading Alyssa first. Newt is one of my babies, and he said my drain. Oh my gosh. I am tripping over my words, y'all. I promise I have not had a lot to drink. Y'all have seen what I've had to drink. But Newt said that he likes my green dress. That's what I'm trying to say. I cannot spit it out. Sometimes me and words are just not friends, y'all. And in a live environment, that is probably not a good thing. I trip over my words in real life on the regular. In my YouTube videos, I can edit it out. In Amazon Live and this kind of live, I can't edit it out. It's just, you gotta love me and be okay with it.
Alright. Dubliner. Now I feel really silly about this one because I found it, again, a real drink, whatever, and it wasn't until I was writing up the recipes today that I realized, like, Dublin's a city in Ireland, Manhattan's a city in the United States. Like, this is the Irish version of a Manhattan.
Okay.
Okay. It really is. And it's easy to make. It's easy to make low carb, just like it's easy to make our Manhattan low carb. We use the cherry simple syrup. This, you're not going to use the simple syrup. You're going to use the orange liqueur for. Okay. And it is really good. Okay. So I mean, you know how I feel about a Manhattan. So this drink is quite delicious. Yeah, I really like this. So we're going whiskey all night long. We've got our orange liqueur, which I meant to buy some oranges because it's time to start making some more. I got some brandy in there to make it out of, so we need oranges.
We need to do that.
Four good size oranges.
We should have gotten some at Costco. We could have got a
Four
big
good
old
size
bottle.
oranges,
We could have made a bunch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry. I know you've seen Newt on some of my YouTube stuff.
All right, so we're going half of an ounce of, and this is all liquor. This is all liquor. So you got half an ounce of our orange liqueur. This is our homemade orange liqueur.
Okay.
Definitely worth it for the cocktail book, if nothing else.
Yeah. We teach you.
Where do my vermouth go?
I think most of y'all that are in the chat at least have been with us for a little while and probably have the book, or if not, know about it. But we do have a low-carb cocktail book for those of you that don't know, and it is down below. You're always welcome to go check that out.
Half an ounce of...
And it's on the screen.
Oh, and it's on the screen.
Half of an ounce of dry vermouth.
How is it on the screen?
It's not on the screen.
That's the one pre-visualizer that stays in OBS.
Oh, Jack had that one to pop up on the screen. Perfect. So that's what it looks like.
3 dashes of orange bitters.
Jackson, will you give me some water?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have any to pick up?
Right here, yeah. Just put some water in that one.
The problem with doing it this way is I don't know what's left on the menu.
I know, babe. You're gonna have to review. We've made quite a few. We've got, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're on number 6. You only have 2 more.
1 or 2 more.
We're flying tonight, y'all. Do y'all want to see how the smoker works for smoking drinks? Because we could always do that at the end for whoever's still hanging around. If you're interested, let us know. We'll show you how it works, and I can link it. It is not in my Time to Drink store, but I can add it. I have not added it yet. And I don't think I got it on Amazon, but I can still find it and link it.
All right. There's the Dubliner. 2 ounces of
Terry
whiskey.
says, good job, Jackson.
2 ounces of whiskey, half an ounce of our orange liqueur, and half an ounce of our dry vermouth. Let's see how it stacks up to the real thing.
Huh.
What's wrong? When Jackson says, huh, behind the camera, that doesn't sound like a good thing. But it can't be that bad because none of y'all have said anything was wrong.
No, actually what the issue was it was only pulling the left mic, not the right mic.
Oh, no.
So if people were listening with headphones, they were only getting it in their left ear.
I apologize. If you're listening with headphones, apparently you were only hearing me in your left ear because we had a mess up on the camera. I didn't even know that was a possibility. So I hope y'all are hearing us better now. If you were just hearing us in one ear, I don't know. Technology, y'all. I'm trying so hard to learn because he's going to leave me soon. I don't.
All right.
I'm not ready for that. I am not ready for any of my chillins to leave. Okay, so Terry, nothing sounded wrong with the volume. Okay, that's good to know.
All right,
good to know.
Let's review what we've made so I can figure out what else we have. Okay.
Yes, let's.
The whole idea behind this episode is if you don't want to just drink green beer for St. Paddy's Day, we've got all of these fun St. Patrick's Day cocktails you can make for your friends if they come over. I mean, if you live in Texas or Mississippi.
Did y'all hear that?
Right?
Texas and Mississippi are up to 100% capacity for everything and no masks.
Yeah, I know our
what
big...
the heck?
We live in a college town, and so we have a big St. Paddy's Day. It's a pretty decent sized one, and it's been canceled. I mean, I'm sure there are going to be plenty of college kids out. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of green beer. But if you don't want to be in that scene, you're a little more sophisticated than green beer. We have these cocktails. Let's see, what do we have here?
Lots
this
of
is
good ideas.
This is the
hard cider hack.
Hard cider hack. We've got the Dubliner, the white leprechaun. I don't think I tried the white leprechaun actually.
Well, you should try it. I tasted it. It's quite good. We've got the Italian, not the Italian. Maybe you can make me an Italian margarita.
We've made an Italian margarita.
We've made an Italian
show.
Oh, okay. All right, whatever. This is the Irish margarita. It is delicious. It is my favorite drink of the night, followed by this one. Oh, I shouldn't tell you that because I usually make him guess at the end. Then this was the first one you made. I don't remember what it was called though, but it's delicious. You have to.
Irish
You got
coffee
milk
martini.
What's the best
The
part? of it?
Irish
It's
martini.
Irish coffee martini.
The
Or
Irish coffee martini.
right?
Right. The
And then
Irish
we have
coffee martini.
The Irish martini. All
And
right,
then
so
the Irish martini.
oh, I
Right,
know
give me
we
two
have left.
martinis.
We
Hello,
have.
baby. Hi.
What have you just figured out? We're on live.
Hazel just realized. Usually she's all over me in the beginning and then settles. Now she's all, hi. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come here.
No, she
No.
wants to play.
She just wants me to come play. I thought she might come say hi, but
I think you're drinking that. Is that your? This is your favorite. or
this is my favorite.
That's your
I
favorite.
like them both. I mean, they're both amazing. Okay, Golden Country Cowgirl. There is no state mandated mass requirement now, but lots of businesses will still require them. We're not
good,
going
good.
off the deep end.
Oh.
Okay, are you in Texas or Mississippi? That's good to know. I was like, we were
I
thinking.
think people are still going to wear their masks.
Yeah,
That's good sign.
we were
I mean,
talking about that. Like, even if they said 100%, you would think a lot of people probably aren't quite ready
No,
for
I
that.
get the 100%. I get the 100%.
The businesses are really hurting, and
Yeah.
I get that, but the no mask
Why not
thing,
wear a mask still?
it
I
seemed
don't
like
know.
it would be another stage to
So,
me. That's
whatever.
kind of what I thought.
Y'all
But
do you. Have a drink.
yeah, you do you, absolutely.
All right, so
I mean, we haven't just stayed in. We did for the
Oh, no,
first
we-
few months, but I mean,
No.
Jason and I just went to the beach last weekend.
We're not doing anything.
We're socially distancing.
Social
We're wearing our
distance, wearing
masks.
masks,
so we're
hand
not-
sanitizer, washing
We're
our
not
hands,
stopping
things
our
like that.
lives like we did the
Um,
first few months.
Yeah, but everybody did. All right, I know what's
Moving
left.
on. Let's
I
not
know
be
what's left.
political.
I know what's left. I know what's left.
Okay.
We've got the Irish Maid, which we're gonna adapt here
Okay.
live and on the fly as we go, because I've made some other elements that I wanted to incorporate into it. So it's
Okay.
not gonna be the Irish mint maid. It's just gonna be the Irish Maid.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
The
changed
mint's
a
gone.
little bit.
The mint's
No
completely
mint.
gone.
Well, that's good because nobody wanted that one, so maybe they'll like it
Yeah,
better
yeah,
without the mint.
And
No
then,
mint, y'all.
then we've got the St. Patty's Day party drink, because if it's a holiday, we're gonna make our party drink. I
Okay.
had originally called this. We're gonna make this one right now. I think. Let me get this stuff.
Okay.
for it. I was originally gonna call this the Irish Bog with Peat. Okay.
It's very Irish.
And then I forgot I was gonna call it that because I forgot my
You forgot your
recipes.
list.
Yeah.
You're so red.
I had to text Jackson
Embarrassed.
because y'all don't know. I literally doodle recipes
Right.
on whatever piece of paper I can find at the time when I think like this is
Yeah.
something. Jared, Jack's grabbing. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't even a good one. This is like a reasonable one right
Look
there.
at this, y'all.
But,
You cannot hardly even read. That's his jots. That's his crazy.
So-
and then I have to decipher it. No, he usually does type it up for me.
So I was making the menu earlier today, and I needed it, and I forgot what I was going to call it. So I called it the St. Patty's Party
Yeah.
Drink, because I didn't want to call it like, I was like, oh, we can call it like Leprechaun.
All right. So basically, he had no idea what to call it, but he liked it enough to make it.
Yeah, no, I do. I think it's going to be good. So we're going to make that. Let me get what I need
Okay.
for it.
Oh my gosh,
First, whiskey.
I've made it standing almost the entire night, but it's over. I'm gonna sit now.
All right. Now,
Okay, y'all.
this one
Let me get my stool.
is losing a little bit of the party because we don't have any food coloring
We
in our
cannot
house.
find food coloring. I know I've bought food coloring. I don't know if my daughter used some of it and threw it away, or she put it somewhere that I
Newt,
can't
where's the
find it.
food coloring?
Yeah, Newt, are you
might
watching?
actually know.
Newt,
Newt's
are you
still
still
on.
watching? I don't
Where's
know.
our food coloring?
Where's the food coloring, Newt? Do you know? Did y'all use it when you made the strawberries?
They did. That's what they
Where's
use.
the
They
food
make all
coloring?
those icings and
Oh,
everything,
okay.
probably.
Where's
and-
the food coloring,
Where's
Newt?
the food
Are you
coloring,
still
Newt?
here?
All right.
Dylan's at work. Help.
So we're going to go, of course, every drink tonight I think is 2 ounces of whiskey, Irish
We're
whiskey.
going to go through this
Oh, this is
bottle.
gone.
This
This is
bottle's
gone.
going to be gone.
This was 100% for production
This
bottle
is
here.
why we really need
So-
y'all to be pulling up the bar stools so that we can give you these drinks, because
Right.
they're all going to go down the sink.
Well, they're not all.
Not all. He'll drink one and I'll drink one, but yeah, it's a lot of drinks.
All right.
I mean, it's a bottle of whiskey.
So it was supposed to be 2 ounces of whiskey. We're doing 1 ounce of the apple ice. This is very much like the Halloween drink.
I don't know if any of these people saw our Halloween episode.
Well, you should go watch it.
You should not go watch it because it was very embarrassing.
You should go watch it. I'm going to go half an ounce
He
of
loves to bring up the Halloween
lemon
episode.
juice. No, this is legit in the Halloween episode. This is where we first made this party drink.
All right, but you did not need to reference that.
Well, I was just saying it's like that.
Mm-hmm.
Half an ounce of lemon. Now, this is where we wanted to have the blue just to kind of change the color. It would really change the color of the cocktail to green. Because you would put it in, like, you put a drop in the orange liqueur and get the blue, carousel or whatever it's called, you know? I really don't know where the food coloring is.
No idea.
So
I think Newt's gone because he didn't answer.
You're getting the color of the drink that you get for this one. But, you know, we don't love the idea of the food coloring.
Yeah, I'd rather not eat food coloring.
So, it's fine. It's still going to be fun.
It doesn't have the green color. How'd you get the green color in that drink over there?
This is green beer.
That's legit green beer? Where'd you get it? Where'd you get green beer?
I have all kinds of stuff.
Oh my gosh, who knew? I thought he made that up with sparkling water and green food coloring.
That's legit green beer.
Legit green beer. Oh, I'm so thirsty.
I should have taken those to the beach. I love those on the beach.
You should have, y'all.
I forgot
we had a much needed beach escape last weekend. It was in the 70s and so gorgeous. We just drove over to the beach and it was so nice. It's nice to have teenagers now that don't need us to be home and we can go whenever we want to. It's so strange, but I have super responsible, great teens and I know they're going to be fine here. So, back to the Jello shots.
Jello shots.
Y'all should make like a spicy mule with this Blenheim's ginger ale.
It's not low carb.
It's not low carb.
Yeah.
Jello shots. Pack of gelatin, 3 ounces. Cup of hot water, and then we do 3/4 of a cup of vodka. You could go whole. Yeah, because a cup of water.
It's Jello shots, but he just made it in a whole pan instead of
but since we're adding it to more alcohol, I go 3/4
a little less.
A cup.
Okay.
And then you just scoop as much of this into it as you want. Actually, the two colors might actually be kind of cool here. You got the yellow kind of St. Paddy's Day gold,
and the green,
and
yeah.
How much of it?
Yeah, I think you could have, if you didn't say any of that, people would think you did that on purpose. You've got the Leprechaun green and the yellow gold.
Yeah, and you just put that in there. I debate on whether to put an egg in here or not. I don't think it needs the egg.
Is it done?
Yeah. You love these.
I love these, he says.
You did.
Yeah, I actually really like the Jello shots in the drink.
You like the Jello shots.
This is really
You
good.
didn't think you were going to, but now you do.
Jello
this one
shots,
has whiskey.
Dawn says Jello shots can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
That is true because they don't taste like super alcohol-y. I've never really done a lot of Jello shots. The only Jello shots I've had is when he made them in these drinks. So I've never really done the Jello shot thing, but I'm sure they could be dangerous. We went to this soccer tournament once, a sand soccer tournament, and one of the teams we were playing, one of the moms was sitting beside me, and we're on the beach, it's sand soccer, and she opens this cooler, and it is full to the brim of Jello shots. Like her and the other moms and dads on their team, like she had prepared for partying on the beach. It was so funny. Like, I know that tennis moms are notorious for having like alcohol in their little drinks at the stands, but us soccer mamas don't usually do that. But it was funny. It was really funny. It was like 40-year-olds with a cooler full of Jello shots. How's my sunburn? I'm asking because I sunburned badly. Oh, yeah, my sunburn is horrible. That's why I'm wearing this dress with long sleeves. It's horrible. I'm still swollen. My legs my ankles are still kind of like cankles. Quick story, if y'all don't follow me on my YouTube channel, Time to Shrink. When we were at the beach this weekend, it's February. No, it's March. Whatever.
It's February.
It's February? Is it February?
Was it not February?
I think it was.
It was February
when you
went.
It was the end of February. Anyways, I wasn't thinking. I knew it was beautiful and in the 70s. But I was thinking, I'm not going to burn in the middle of, like, it's winter still. and I burned so badly, y'all. Thank goodness I had worn a hat. I had major sunscreen on my face because I always wear sunscreen on my face. So I had a hat and my face, but I did not even think about my body, and I am beyond burnt. Oh my gosh. Terry says, yes, Jello shots are the devil's work. Yeah, they definitely could be. You definitely have to be careful. Definitely have to be careful.
All right.
So do we have another drink still?
Yeah, this is the last drink of the night. It is the Irish Maid. So
the problem with this one is you can't get to the Jello to drink unless you have like a little something. You haven't used any of your accoutrements today.
I know.
Alright, that didn't work at all. I was going to try and scoop the Jello out, y'all.
Alright, so this is, we're going to put a cucumber slice down there. I used the brandy cherries, which I should eat.
Oh, this is with the cucumbers.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, Jason hates cucumbers, so I cannot believe he's doing a drink with cucumbers. Like, how did you even taste this to know if it's good?
I haven't.
He didn't. He just, okay.
We're making this one.
I'll be tasting
literally,
it.
you know, I like to make one when we go. We're making it up, and
He
I've
does
changed the recipe.
sometimes. Okay.
I've changed the recipe.
Well, sometimes on lives, there's drinks that you've worked super hard at, and there's some that he's thought of, but he hasn't made yet. So, like this one, he's not. Yeah, the hard cider hack, he worked really hard on. This one was just a concept. So tonight, we're gonna try it for the first time.
All right. So you got a cucumber. We're about to muddle that. We're going. This is our honey simple syrup. We are going half. I think I said 3/4.
Honey simple syrup is super, super easy, but you do have to order a honey substitute that's low carb. Pure makes one, and there's a few others.
And this is inspired by like a Kentucky. Is that what it's called? A Kentucky Maid?
I have no idea.
Kentucky Maid.
Okay.
It's kind of in that ballpark. The Irish Maid. It's kind of that Kentucky Maid type of feel, but I took the mint out of it. I was thinking mint and the green, but I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
All right, I
I'm glad
literally
you took the
made.
mint out. I don't think mint works here.
It would have. I literally made this elderberry tea this is elderberry Saint Germain substitute. I literally made it up.
I loved drinks with elderberry. With the Saint Germain.
Like, I think I started cooking this at 6 o'clock, and it's actually...
It works. It worked. I had bought the elderberry tea to make a simple syrup, but I just hadn't done it yet.
This isn't in the recipes. It will be once we post and everything.
Oh, okay.
But to make this, I made very small portions, and you see how much I ended up getting out of it. This is...
we can tell you. 100 milliliters.
Yeah, I used...
which is almost half a cup.
Third of a cup of water... Half of a cup of allulose, the tea bag. Well, we've had some already too. Like we tasted it. I used 6 tea bags. Let them just sit. They probably
simmer a little bit.
Sat in there for about an hour. Took the tea bags out, squeezed them out really well, and then I added, I don't know, maybe an ounce and a half of vodka to it.
So he'll write that recipe.
Yeah, it'll be in there. We'll add it in there.
Yeah, Jennifer, my sunburn, oh, honey. It's bad. I would show y'all, but y'all don't want to see that. It's really bad. That's why we're wearing long sleeves.
Muddle the cucumber a little bit here. You're going to want a little cucumber garnish on the side of this glass, too.
No problem, Terry. I think you're right. They absolutely can be.
So, I don't even remember what I have in here. 3/4 lemon juice. I've got the cucumber that I muddled. I have 3/4 of the honey simple syrup and about half of the elderberry. And then we're going with the whiskey. Go ahead, say it with me. 2 ounces of whiskey. 2
ounces of whiskey. Y'all, I just realized we had talked about my new puppy in the beginning. And I said I didn't have a picture, but I do. So I have to show you. That's Hank, y'all. He's coming on Sunday. So life is going to get crazy. I'm not sure how much YouTube is happening from Time to Shrink. I wanted to be super prepared and have all these videos for y'all ahead of time on my other channel, but we shall see. We'll see how hard he is. Is he going to be a good puppy, or am I going to be working really hard the next couple weeks? I go hardcore on training those first few weeks because I feel like that's how you get a good dog, is you're like attached to them in the beginning, right? So Virginia says, I'm sitting in a bar alone eating chili and cheese on fresh fried pork rinds. I'll listen when I get home. Love y'all. Well, hey, Virginia, when you get home, hi. That sounds delicious. Fresh fried pork rinds. I wish we could find those somewhere around here. That sounds amazing. I hate that you're having to be sitting alone doing it. But hopefully when you get home and have time to watch this, it'll put a smile on your face. And I hope you see some drinks that you like, because we made some really good things tonight. And I seriously wish all of y'all could be sitting around the kitchen pulling up a bar stool like I'm sitting on right now, and Jason could be making these for you. We would be in our element. We love hosting so much. I miss that. I miss having a bunch of people over. I am such an introvert, usually. But if it's on my terms at my house, I love hosting. I love making huge charcuterie boards or tons of food and feeding people. And we've never made a ton of drinks for people before, but that would be so fun. But this has been a quarantine thing, right?
Yeah.
So we haven't been able to have people over in bulk. People in bulk. Okay, sorry. Oh, it smells good. I love cucumbers. I never have cucumbers around here because Jason and Jackson hate them, so I never add them to anything, but I love them. Okay, y'all, there's this viral TikTok. Oh, that's good. There's this viral TikTok hack that I have to try, and we have a cucumber, so I'm going to try it later. You put sugar on a cucumber, and they said it tastes like watermelon. My friends, the Keto Twins, did it, and they said it really does. I cannot see how that could possibly be a thing, but we're totally going to try it. Can you make me a cucumber with some sugar on it? Let's try that. Right, Lisa? Isn't Hank so cute? Oh my gosh, y'all. He's adorable. He's a black mini Aussie Doodle.
Do you want real
but
sugar?
No, just like any kind of sugar. It doesn't have to be real. He is an Aussie Doodle, a mini Aussie Doodle, but Hank is the reason his name is Hank is because he was the largest in the litter, so kind of like Hank the Tank, right? Like, I don't know. I just think it's cute, and I'm super excited, but Hazel has no idea what is about to happen to her, y'all. I think they'll be okay. And the main reason I'm getting a second dog is I think it will be good for Hazel. She's still a puppy, really. She's only a year and a half. It's delicious. I told them it was delicious, but I'm chatting. This is delicious, y'all. If you like cucumbers, you will absolutely love this. This has been a winner of a night. I mean, seriously, he has made so many good drinks.
Here's your water.
I feel like a lot of the episodes lately have been a lot of great drinks, but not my kind of drinks. All right, here we go, y'all. Cucumber with sugar. Does it taste like watermelon? What do you think? Okay. Not really. But, you know, like right against the rind of a watermelon, not like the juicy part, but when you get almost to the rind, that's what this tastes like. That's the part I don't usually eat, though. But it's good. Like, I would never in a million years put sugar on a cucumber. It's amazing what happens on TikTok these days. And then we, the stupid people, are like, oh, it was on TikTok. It's viral. We've got to try it. It must be true.
It's like the new internet.
Here
TikTok's
I am.
the new internet.
It must be true. They said it on TikTok. It was good, though. I'm eating the whole thing.
Okay, good. No one wants to eat cucumber.
I hope Hazel loves it. I really do.
All right, there's your drinks. I lined them up while you were talking.
Awesome.
What do you think?
This is my order?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, tell them what you're doing here.
All right, so she likes me to guess what order she likes. She says I always get it right, but I think some of it is like suggestive psychology because like after the first couple, like if I say you like this one better than that, you're like, oh, okay, I do.
I always say Jason knows me better than I do myself. He just does.
I would not have guessed the margarita necessarily,
I
should have because
I gave that away.
You love a margarita. So
I'm a margarita girl at heart.
This is the Irish margarita. To recap, it's basically the margarita, except instead of lots of lime. It's half lime, half pineapple. I'm pretty sure I threw some whiskey in there too because we're doing Irish cocktails, so there's got to be some whiskey in there. I don't even know if I tasted this one, to be honest with you.
It's delicious. Terry says, I wish that I could be there with y'all. I wish you could too, Terry. I so do. You have no idea how much you've helped me survive during this pandemic. I'm so glad. I know a lot of YouTube has helped me during this pandemic too, and I'm so glad you're part of our YouTube tribe and our YouTube family. You are the sweetest. You're always so sweet to me and my kiddos. I just love you, Terry. I absolutely love you. Lisa says she's a margarita girl too. Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, try this recipe.
Oh my gosh, so
and
good.
You don't have to use the Truly. We use the Truly for it. I don't know if I have the pineapple coconut
You
out in the
could use
refrigerator.
sparkling
Totally
ice,
use
pineapple,
sparkling ice.
coconut.
Like, you don't have to go and get the Truly. Although I bought this as a gas station.
We've had that for months and months and
Yeah,
months.
I don't know what we're doing,
we were thinking we might use it in a drink and we didn't or
it's
something.
there, and I said, you know what? It's perfect for the.
All right, so let's see.
St.
So
Paddy's
he lined
cocktails.
up my drinks. This is right.
Margarita.
This is right. This is right. This is not right.
No?
I like this one better. This and then these two are. I have.
Yeah, I didn't put.
He didn't put these in the line because he knows I'm not even going to taste those. So, and then we used to have me do
This one was
his, but
so
I'm
good.
so bad at it, y'all.
I did this one so well too. Like
I
you
know-
gotta drink the martini.
I know
like,
you like both of these a lot.
Yeah, I do. I'll tell you, I don't.
And you like this one.
I
and
don't
this
love
one.
this Dubliner because I don't like the like. I really think
Oh.
what makes the Manhattan our Manhattan recipe so good is the cherry. Like
It's got the cherry juice.
It's
Or
important.
the cherry
It's got
syrup.
the cherry syrup, and
Right.
that's important. Hence, when you get in, when
Because you're not using a sweet vermouth.
well, right when you mix the rye
Okay.
whiskeys with certain sweet vermouths, you get that
Okay.
cherry. So this is a good drink.
Okay.
It just doesn't. I wouldn't like make this like I make a Manhattan.
I gotcha. You wouldn't probably make this again, but
'Cause I don't love the
for a
orange
St.
liqueur.
Patty's Day drink.
I don't love the orange liqueurs.
Okay, I do. I love the orange liqueurs. So,
What's this? Is that good?
It's so good.
Is it?
There's too many good ones. Usually when the show's over, I like drink one of them. Now I want to drink 3 of them, which is not a good plan. But there's 3 of these that I legit want to finish. It won't be happening. I'm gonna have to choose, but
Is that good?
this is good.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine-
Jason can't taste it because he literally hates cucumbers, y'all.
Imagine if I made it with bourbon, would it be even better?
I don't know. It's so good. I probably. I love bourbon. I'm a tequila girl first. Always a margarita girl. But I like bourbon too. I do. Thanks, Jennifer. She said this was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I love these special holiday ones. I wish there was more holidays in a row for us to like create, well, not us, for Jason to create stuff. The cookbook, the low-carb cocktail cookbook, almost all of those recipes I created, but he's kind of taken over he got the bug from me and started creating. And for almost every single episode that we do, I don't even know what's going to be on it. I just show up. It's all his baby.
the
And he's done amazing with it.
The cocktail book
You
is so
use a
good
lot of
because
the
of the
cookbook.
syrups.
Right.
Like that, and then
He
you played
uses
off
my-
of the syrups.
Right,
So,
he uses my syrups and my orange liqueur and all my base recipes. The reason to buy the low-carb cocktail cookbook is for the base recipes.
the
This
syrups.
how to make a syrup, how to make an orange liqueur, like the basics. And once you have the low-carb basics, you can take whatever you love and keto-fy it or
Right.
low-carb it or whatever you want to say. So,
yeah, so I guess we
Terry
should give
says cucumbers rule. I agree. I love them, and I never buy them because nobody but me eats them. But why can't I just buy them for me?
Right.
I should.
I think we should give, these two probably have the highest carb, the two that you like the most, the Irish Margarita and the hard cider hack. They probably have the most carbs.
Okay.
Our margaritas are somewhere between 3 and 4 carbs. I'm guessing this is somewhere between 4 and 5, like educated guessing. Like, it's hard to calculate exactly, but I'm guessing somewhere between 4 and 5. And then,
How much is in this one?
well, how much? I mean, the
There's
only
not
thing,
much at all in a cucumber.
there's lemon juice in it.
A little bit of lemon juice.
And then there's
This is
the clement,
delicious.
there's the cucumber, and then the elderflower tea. So
There's nothing in elderflower tea.
yeah. So I'm thinking like this
Like
is
2, 1.5.
maybe not even 2. I can't even imagine 2.
Yay!
So I don't know. It's
Drink of the
3/4
night
of
for
an
me,
ounce
y'all.
of maybe 2. 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice.
Yeah, I like this one better than this one, even though I love this one.
Oh, do you know?
Oh
Okay.
my gosh,
Mm.
I am loving this.
This
They're-
one.
I mean, all 4 of these I'm in love with.
This
1
is-
through 4, I'm in love with.
This is like you gotta like.
The last
cider.
half are more J drinks, and then maybe more your drinks. Like they're all.
But you said you thought this Irish
Oh,
coffee
it's good.
Martini
It's
was
so
really
good.
Yeah.
Like tonight was a hit of a night for me.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
usually, not usually, but often a lot of the drinks are not really my cup of tea. You usually
Right.
make at least one that I'm gonna enjoy. But we have very different taste in alcohol. Like even in wine. Would y'all ever like us to do an episode about wine, like a wine tasting, open some different bottles, tell you what our favorites are, that kind of thing? Would anybody be interested in that? I mean, I realize it's kind of a cocktail channel, but wines can be low carb too. That might be fun. Terry says she bought the cookbook and it is so worth it. I'm so glad you love it. I am very proud of our low carb cocktails cookbook, y'all. It was really, really hard and very, very expensive.
Alright, I guess I
It
gotta
was
try
a
this.
project. It was a love. I cannot believe this is happening, y'all. Are you really gonna taste the cucumber drink? No way. It's delicious, but it's cucumber.
It's alright.
You totally taste the cucumber.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe he just did that, y'all.
Nope.
Wendy said, "Hi, beautiful. How are you guys?" We're doing really well, Wendy. Thanks. I'm doing better now that I've had all these sips. I am still getting over a sunburn, and it has been a rough week. I am so burnt. I'm in the peeling stages now, but I'm still
You really are burnt.
still swollen. I haven't been this burnt in many, 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 many years because I'm very
See,
good
you
about
make fun of me.
sunscreen.
Because
I'm
I
very
sat on
good
the
about
beach with my long
sunscreen.
sleeves on, and y'all,
Well, I
there
had
were,
long
like,
sleeves on the first day. I didn't the
people
second day.
running around there.
Oh my
bikinis,
gosh,
getting
yeah.
in the water. I'm like,
All these people in their
Y'all crazy.
bikinis.
I was literally shivering.
It was in the
I was
70s.
literally shivering. I really was. The first day I was
I
shivering.
mean, it was sunny and 70
It was
to
beautiful.
75, but I'm not putting a bathing suit on. I mean, I totally had on long sleeves and shorts the majority
and I
of
don't
the time.
I don't do the cold water.
And he does not do cold, y'all.
I don't do the cold
He
water.
doesn't step foot in the ocean, even in the South, until like late July. Jason is a baby, y'all. You're a
I mean,
baby.
there's no reason to get in cold ocean water.
I did not get in the ocean water. People are insane that get in
You
the
thought
ocean
the tidal
in March.
pools were
The tidal pools felt great with the sun. The tidal pools felt really nice, but those people that are out there in their bathing suits, like
So, but anyway, my point was,
Nice.
you made fun of me because I kept my sleeves on the entire time.
Wendy needs
the
to
top-
drink her 3.
The top of my knees got a little burned,
Yeah.
but you
Well,
are.
day one, you were a little red, and I was
I know.
like, "Oh, you should put some
My
sunscreen
knees-
on."
my knees
but
were red.
I don't need it. I don't know, y'all.
Oh
I
my
have
gosh,
usually.
you were a lobster.
I am the sunscreen
Oh
queen.
my
My
gosh,
kids
you
would
were.
tell you, none of my kids ever had a sunburn in their entire life until they were teenagers. And if I could, I would still put their sunscreen on. I mean, my 14-year-old, I still put on sunscreen on him and his friends when I can. Like,
We
sometimes
all
I'm like,
know
too
so.
bad y'all are standing there and I'm putting it on. I don't care that you're 14. Y'all have been around Mama Erica for a long time, and none of y'all are burning and going home to your mamas. I put on the sunscreen. But I did this to myself.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Terry, if you're still watching, make this martini.
She's watching.
It is so good. I'm so disappointed that I didn't drink it because you know when you make a martini, you
need
have
to drink it while it's icy.
Well, it's cold. It's icy. I got the ice to form in this one.
Hold
Oh,
on,
it
let me
was
read this
so
to you.
good.
Terry says, "Thanks to the both of you. Thank you so much for your intense research and dedication to bring us the best low-carb cocktails. I sincerely appreciate you both. You are the sweetest thing ever."
Yeah, make this martini. It
You'll
really
love this martini,
the whiskey
Terry.
is a substitute for the brine. I can't explain it. I don't know,
Okay,
but
Jennifer.
it really has a martini feel to it, like a taste,
Good.
feel, like it's really good. So
Jennifer says she'd be interested in the wine episode. We've
No,
been talking
come-
about
yeah.
doing a wine episode. We've been trialing a wine delivery service, but we can't decide if we want to recommend it or not. We've kind of started filming that, but then we're like,
I never liked
I don't know
this
how much I
delivery.
love it.
All the box delivery stuff.
Yeah.
We're always like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So maybe we'll just go to the store and pick up like Trader Joe's or places that other people
Other people
have
can
in
go,
the
right.
other places around the
Yeah,
country.
we get a Trader
And
Joe's,
maybe pick out a couple of our favorites from places
Just don't
that
take
y'all
the
could go
gimbal.
to as well. Yeah.
Just don't take the gimbal.
Trader Joe's doesn't love for you to film there, so you have to be a little careful. But They're better than Whole Foods. Whole Foods kicks us out the minute we walk in the door. Jackson and I went in with our whole camera set up to Whole Foods. We had this whole thing planned out for y'all. We got partway through the vegetable section, and as you know, that's the very front of the store. They kicked us out, and we just handed them our food and turned around and left. We were so upset, because I had this whole plan, y'all. Anyways,
getting far off the
we are
drinking
getting
subject,
off
but
the drinking subject. So these were
These
some
are so
really
good.
good drinks. A lot of amazing drinks tonight. All of the recipes will be down below, so I hope y'all will try them out. I hope you consider checking out the cookbook. It's weird to call it a cookbook. It's not really a cocktail book. I hope you check out the cocktail book. It's $17, and I really, really think it's worth it if you're interested in keeping your drinks low carb.
Yep.
So, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Yes.
I feel like tonight was really fun. Well,
Yes.
for me. I hope it was for y'all.
Lots
For
of
me-
drinks that you like tonight.
For me, it was really fun.
I'm really
I
pleased
had a
with
lot
this
of
Irish
sips
coffee
tonight.
martini. It still has all of the features of the coffee
It even
too.
still
and,
has
like,
the little ring of
I'm
the cream.
really, really excited about this one, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day. I hope maybe you're now prepared for St. Patty's Day. Maybe you can pick out 1 or 2 or 5 of your favorites if you can maybe have some people over. Maybe if you're in Texas and y'all are open to having big groups of people or your close friends and family over and that's okay now, maybe you could have a party for St. Patty's Day and make some really cool drinks for people. I think that could be really awesome.
Yep. All right, y'all. Good night.
Bye.